Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a focused look at the world of business brokers,
Right.
and we're drawing our insights directly from one source, businessbrokernews.us.
hmm
So this session, it's really designed to give you a solid foundation. What do these professionals actually do?
Yeah, and where can you find out about them? That's key.
Exactly. Our mission really is to clarify their purpose and maybe the potential value a business broker could bring to the table.
Makes sense. You hear the term business broker thrown around, but what does it mean practically?
Right.
Especially if, buying or selling a business is even a remote possibility on your radar.
Where do you even start looking for reliable
Yeah,
info? Which is where businessbrokernews.us seems to come in.
it steps into that gap. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it then. The key role that businessbrokernews.us highlights is that they're an intermediary.
Right. An intermediary. Think of them like a facilitator.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Connecting people who want to sell a business with folks who might want to buy one.
And like any good facilitator, they bring, well, specific skills to what can be a really complicated process.
Oh, definitely.
And what's interesting, I think, is how much they get involved. It's way beyond just like finding a buyer or seller.
Yeah, that's what the info on businessbrokernews.us suggests too. It makes it clear a good broker helps with really crucial steps, starting with valuation.
Valuation, okay. Getting the price right.
Getting the price right.
Yep.
An independent assessment, which, hopefully leads to a more realistic asking price.
Attracts serious buyers that way. Avoid sitting on the market too long.
Exactly. And they also help with marketing the business, but discreetly,
Confidentiality is often key there.
right? And then skillfully negotiating the deal itself and guiding you through due diligence.
Due diligence, that critical stage.
Yeah, where the buyer really digs into the financials, the legal stuff, everything.
And if you think about the bigger picture here, I mean, the stakes are incredibly high in these deals.
Huge financial decisions, life decisions, really.
Totally. So having someone who deeply understands the process, the legal hoops, the potential pitfalls,
Mhm.
that can be invaluable.
And here's something else businessbrokernews.us really seems to emphasize. Finding a broker who's the right fit.
Oh, absolutely. It's not one size fits all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Different brokers often specialize,
Yeah,
right?
they-
Certain industries or maybe the size of the business being sold.
Precisely. Which, brings up a practical point for listeners. If you were looking at, say, selling a software company,
Mm.
you'd probably want a broker with a track record in tech, not someone who mainly does like restaurants or retail.
Right, that makes complete sense. And businessbrokernews.us seems positioned as a resource that could help you start identifying brokers with that specific expertise you might need.
Yeah, a starting point for that search.
So wrapping this part up, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
Well, I think if you've ever considered buying a business, or if you currently own one and are thinking about an exit,
Mm-hmm.
maybe retirement, maybe a new venture, understanding what a business broker does is pretty essential, wouldn't you say?
I would. They can offer really valuable guidance, potentially save a lot of time, a lot of stress,
Yeah.
and ultimately help you actually achieve whatever your business goal is,
hmm
whether that's buying or selling successfully.
And again, businessbrokernews.us seems to position itself as that initial place to explore.
A place to find info on different firms, maybe get market insights.
Get a feel for the landscape. Yeah.
Okay, so let's summarize then. Based on our look through businessbrokernews.us, business brokers are these vital intermediaries
Right.
in the, let's face it, often intricate world of buying and selling businesses.
Definitely intricate.
They bring expertise in valuation, marketing, negotiation, due diligence, all those key areas.
hmm
And if you're looking to potentially connect with one, businessbrokernews.us appears to be a useful resource to kick off that search.
Exactly. So maybe a final thought to leave people with, considering just how complex these deals can be. What specific challenges do you think might a business owner or maybe a potential buyer run into where having that specialized knowledge that network or broker brings, where would that be most beneficial?
Hmm. That's a really good question to ponder. Where does that expertise make the biggest difference? Something to think about.